Good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am AmalgamAsh, and this is a continuation of the game Red Princess by Locolo, who has extremely kindly sponsored the rest of the playthrough of this particular game. So a huge, massive thank you to Locolo for sponsoring the channel. It is very kind of you to consider doing so. We will be playing through the rest of this. I just had to pick up where I left off, and where I left off was at the end of the original Chapter 1 or demo of the full game, which I will put a link to in the description below. And so, we are ready. Sir, do you wish to head out? No, not yet. I've transferred my old save files to the new game. Oh, I can't go all the way back there. To the new game, and I'll be talking to that soldier to head out very soon. A well-deserved meal. I can't talk to you. Can I talk to you? I'm the one responsible for our weapon and stock and armory. How can I be of service? So you have weapon stocks and armory, and you sell potion. You sell potion. Long live the Shogun! Long live the shotgun, let's go. Back to you. I'm ready, let's head out. I'm the commander now. Look at me. I'm the tank now. We get a view of the map in that camera shot. Who are you? You don't seem like... The Norian captain, this is outrageous. If we don't act now, the Empire will shamelessly take bit after bit of our territory. So what did you expect from me? To let my people be massacred when there was no hope of gaining victory anymore? If I hadn't pulled back my troops, we would have suffered numerous casualties for nothing. You are just a coward, fleeing from your duty like a traitor. Spoken right out of the mouth of someone who has never put a single foot on a battlefield himself, letting his men do the dirty work for him instead. You little... Gentlemen, I would ask all of you to remain quiet now. Ah, okay. I was thinking that it was the first two people up and down talking, but it was the left and right people arguing. Is this the Norian Queen? Our ambassador would like to speak, and I wish to hear what she has to say. Your Majesty, I am bringing news from my informants. From our own assessment and what Almira's Shogun has declared herself, our assassins were not successful. Furthermore, it appears that one of them has even turned on us. So I've heard. Truly, it is a most tragic and unfortunate turn of events. He must have preferred redheads over blondes. While the deed itself may be despicable, I was hoping for as little bloodshed as possible to bring this war to an end. However, as always, there is no use in pondering about possibilities that have long turned to dust. Maya. Your Majesty, if I am not mistaken, the now rogue assassin has once been under your command, was he not? Ha! What a shame! Silence, or I will silence you, Captain. Yes, Your Majesty, it is correct that he had been under my lead before this mission started, and I am prepared to face my just punishment for my failure. None of that, Maya. The point I am trying to make is this. You know him, unlike any other military officer, now that Boren has perished. And I trust that, knowing you, you already know how to proceed? Of course. Excellent. Now I believe there is nothing more to be said. Gentlemen, we will discuss further details of our next movements in another meeting. For now, keep an eye on the Empire's activities. So we are that assassin. We are that assassin, if you do not remember, if you have not been keeping up with the series. We're in the Kingdom of Norin now. And we have a pretty easy to navigate JRPG styled map, Makareth Village. The weather has changed very quickly. Perhaps I should stay for a bit until it clears out. Hopefully. Okay, that's a story beat. We're not going to let that ruin our immersion. I'm just trying to see if I can go off the road. And I'm trying to do that not because I'm... Yes. Not because I'm trying to do any testing, but because the developer put a secret in the last map where you could go off the road and fight a monster. You got 50G. Is there a secret behind the secret? No. So we're going to be... Ah, there's a cave. There's a cave as well. So I thought that was pretty cool. That was really cool. I don't think I'm supposed to be at the cave yet, and I can't go down, so we'll head to the left. I think that's just our encampment. We're the assassin. We've turned traitor to our band of rebellion because basically Our main guy here found out that the princess is acting under duress. She cannot do anything but be ruthless because of the king, or the king will just make her disappear as though she wasn't his daughter at all. And it's pretty shameful, but it ends up that now they've been successful so much that she could declare war on the Norian kingdom and just lay waste to their armies, as she's doing now with the help of the assassin, a former assassin now turned commander. And that is most unfortunate. My guy, you are quite different than me. I'm not here to judge, but I'm just built different. I can't talk to you. Can I talk to you? Welcome to Makarath. We are a small and humble community, but please, what we have to offer we can share. I thought the ominous weather would be a bad omen, but to see a new and friendly face is a welcoming sight. We have free beds and warm meals at the inn here. Feel free to stay as long as you like, traveler. I have a feeling this is a coup. You're going to try to get me in my sleep. Just call me paranoid. I can't explore the rest of the towns. I'm glad that that's cut off, because, I mean, we're grindstoned, but it does seem at least like we should have some free choice. And we're just choosing to go maintain our grindstone path to the Drunken Rabbit. That D needs to be capitalized on the sign. These people that made the sign didn't even try. Okay. We have a main character there at the bar, I could tell, because of his dress and hair. Well met, fellow traveler. Say, there's nothing better than a warm meal and a fine drink in front of a soothing fire, am I right? Say, are you interested in a friendly game of rolling dices? Let's say the winner gets to have 10 gold. Should I really indulge in something like this? I don't see why not. Alright, I'll roll the dice, and depending on what I roll, you choose whether or not you'll roll something higher or lower than me. If you're right, the gold is yours. If not, I'll have another round of drinks on the house. Excuse me. I rolled a 5, so what's your choice going to be? Should be an easy one, huh? I'll roll higher. Really? Alright, mate, you're interesting. Let's have it then. A 6. You actually got it right. Unbelievable. Alright, I'm a man who holds his word. Here you go. That was fun. That was fun. Little narrative beat that made me feel special. It doesn't look like this rain is letting up anytime soon. Hello. Can I speaketh to you? Would you like to hear about our Lord and Savior, Red Princess? How about you? You don't want to talk. You're a bit stuck up. Can I go up the stairs? There's no stairs as far as I'm concerned just yet. He has nothing to say. Can I take this person's meal? I mean, they just abandoned it. Why not? Why let it go to waste? A good drink, a warm meal. What can I get you? Coffee? Tea? Me? I suppose the joke is different now. It's more like, would you like dinner first? A bath? Or perhaps me? It's gone from 90s cartoon to 2010s anime. Well, what do you have? Mug with water and seasoned meat. The innkeeper looked at you weirdly when you insisted on having water. Recovers 5 MP. That's fun. So I have 100 gold. I guess I can have one of those. A freshly cooked and seasoned piece of meat recovers 10 MP. I'll have one of those too, just for the immersion, and then we'll quit. Enjoy your meal. Yum, 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 yum. If you don't have anything to say, sir, I'll just be on my way. I have been here for long enough. I should head back now before... Hey, you there. Who? Planning to leave, are you? You know, I can offer you something for free. A piece of information. Don't you know that there is a bounty on your head? I don't know who you are, but someone very high up in the Norian command wants to have you, and the bounty is quite generous, to say the least. If you think you can kill me so easily, you are gravely mistaken. Heh, oh, don't worry. They want you alive, but that doesn't mean I won't have my fun with you. Oh. He seemed like such a nice guy, too. He's a rogue alchemist. Oh, I'm missing MP. I should have paid attention to that. Well, I have Poisonous Blade, so I'm going to use that to inflict poison upon you, you fool. What do I have? I have healing potion. I have antidote herb. I have potion, bread, apple, mug, seasoned meat. Does the bread do MP? It does. They all restore MP. I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble. I think I'll guard and see what he does. He just attacks and he misses, and he's poisoned, so he loses 100. That's incredible. You fool. Let's attack you. He recovered from his poison. However, I'm gonna poison him again because that was incredible. And then I'm just going to, we do like an ice shard. See what that does? He's losing health so fast. He is weak to poison. He is very weak to poison. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my bread, use it on myself. Because I have a feeling I'm going to poison him again. He's almost down. I can smell it. He is about to be laid low. He can't even hurt me. Oh, he's done for. This is like a perfect victory. He's either missing or he just can't even hit me if he does. There must be a catch. There must be a second form or something. He's just here to waste my time. What do you think you're about to do? I better guard. 2. We're gonna recover from that right away. I'm not interested in staying poisoned in the least. Isn't it funny? This is not a dig at this game. It's kind of a dig at the entire genre's perspective on this. When you get poisoned in a game, you are immediately poisoned. Like, it doesn't take any time at all. It is just a ruthless, fast-acting poison. Now, that's realistic, because there are fast-acting poisons, dead in seconds kinds. But then, like, there is the antidote item, which immediately heals you of the poison. And I guess that there are fast-acting antidotes. It's just, that's always the way it is. So I find it kind of humorous. One more poisonous blade. He's got to be close to getting down. Yep, he's done. I have leveled up. 300 experience. Son of a... Is the poison kicking in? How fortunate. You know, oh, he got me anyway. For all the trouble you've caused me, I would have almost considered just leaving you here to die a meaningless death. But maybe the authorities won't notice. No. Huh? You can hear a large amount of metallic footsteps coming closer. Search the village. No. Why now? Lucky for you. Over here, I found him. Call the herbalist. And you, report back to the Shogun. The voices diminish ever so slowly until it all fades away, blanketing your vision in complete and utter darkness. Utter darkness. Oh, she's going to lay waste to this town. Almighty Shogun, we have... How is he? He is being treated right now. Apart from a few minor injuries, there is nothing to report. What a relief. We have rounded up each and every single villager, as you commanded. What should be good? Yup, Your Highness? She is a yandere. Himedere queen. Now then, time to eradicate the vermin that is responsible for this. Where am I? My throat feels so dry. So I didn't want it to be this way, because it was feeling really good. The direction of the story made me feel like it was wholesome. Like there was a classic trope of, well, the bad guy's not bad. Maybe we can convince the rebel faction somehow to accept the Empire faction, and the Empire faction can overthrow itself. We can all live in harmony. But she's a bad cookie. Amaragi, Marin, how do you feel? Please tell me you're all right. I was worried sick about you. I'm all right, really. What were you thinking, just going out there on your own? What would have happened if a group of Norian soldiers had found you? Anything could have happened. And it did, as I was just kindly informed that there is a bounty on your head. You can hear her almost panting as, alas, the anger in Amaragi's eyes slowly began to subside, being replaced with a different emotion instead. I couldn't bear it if anything happened to you. Please don't do this again. I think he is basically her only friend, other than her sister, who's pretty protective of her. Just what happened after I passed out? The villagers were innocent. Are they all right? No, I tried to catch those who were responsible for your plight, but unfortunately they set fire to the village in order to escape. Oh my goodness. No, they will pay for that. I'm truly sorry, but there is nothing we can do about that anymore. What matters is that you're safe and sound, and I will make sure that it stays that way. I promise. My life is not any more important than others. For a brief moment, you could have sworn that Amaragi's hand clenched together slightly, but it was gone as quickly as it appeared, leaving you wondering whether or not you just imagined it. It is to me, so please don't forget about my words. Do it for me. Anyway, there was something I wanted to discuss with you. Once you are feeling better, please come to my tent, but please take as much time as you need. I have never seen Amaragi so distressed before. I didn't want to worry her, but is she really so protective of me? But why? She likes you, my dude. And also, do you want to end off the day? I should. Oh, I'm already healed. I'm good to go. I have to commend the Imperials. They really took good care of me. Back to the tent we go. Back to her tent. The tent of the Shogun. Ah, you're here. I'm keeping my eyes and ears peeled for whatever information my scouts and spies can give me concerning the Norians' next movements. Everything has to be taken with a grain of salt, but one information in particular seems to repeat itself among my informants. Apparently, the Norians are supposed to maintain a hidden arsenal to the east of our camp, inside of a narrow cave. Assuming that this is true, cutting that supply off and possibly taking it for ourselves would prove to be more than just beneficial. However, without a certain validity, I can't afford to send that many units to chase after a rumor. So far, the scouts I have dispatched could not locate anything. You want to send me? This can't be the place. I will go there. What? I must have gotten that wrong. No. Did you already forget about what I just said to you? You just woke up after having been poisoned. Why are you seemingly so intent to break me by throwing yourself into possible harm's way? This is a tough one. I think for the kind of character we're trying to play, I know the bottom one might seem to make sense, but my character is a bit less one-dimensional than that. I only wish to help you. I mean it. And I believe you wholeheartedly. I trust you more than anyone else, but by throwing yourself into harm's way all on your own, it just... Send somebody with me. Fine, you will go there with nothing less but a large detachment. Oh, it's to send a lot of peoples with me. I trust you, and I want you to know this. Don't make me regret it. Thank you. I can't go with you, not in our current situation. I have to keep track of the Norians' next move, and I have to be prepared for anything. I will prepare your escort immediately. I don't like when people say, don't make me regret it. I should head out as soon as possible. I don't need anything from you guys. I'm good. Well, somebody, do you have anything for MP? Oh, I can't even buy any of those. I'm completely stocked up. So, no problem, I guess. No problem. We'll talk to this guy. We're gonna head out. I can see the cave. Village is on fire. Not allowed to go that way, which is fine. And that village is on fire. That encampment is on fire. This is the next place for me to go, eh? Hidden cave. I wonder what would have happened if I'd come here first. Sir, we have awaited your arrival. We have scouted this place as best we could, but this caved tunnel in front of us seems to be the only way further inside. We were just about to... There's no need to bother with it. It is merely a distraction. Sir, I don't think I understand. They couldn't possibly know, but I do. There's a switch hidden behind one of the large rocks on the left side of this cave. I figured he knew. I figured he had insider information. The best way to do this would have been to tell the soldiers about it rather than tackle it in person. Hidden behind the large rock on the left side of this cave. That's you, is it not? There is a switch hidden behind this rock. Do you want to press it? Yes. The passage was cleared, revealing another small tunnel. What the? I will go in first. Stay behind me. Secret passage. Oh no. The passage is blocked again. You can hear the muffled voices of the soldiers on the other side, but you cannot understand anything. Cunning, as always. What's cunning? Do you know what you're getting yourself into? Still the same old blades from way back then, completely untouched even after all this time. What is this? An unusually formed rock seemingly out of place inside of this cave, and yet, if one were to take a closer look, something was inscribed at the center of it. Marin. Score 4. Maya. Score 11. Maya and Marin. You remember. Ah! It's been so long. How could I forget? I'm simply glad that you seem to remember. She was waiting for me. She was camped out here, waiting. Long time no see, Marin. It was you who spread that rumor. It was you who spread that rumor, wasn't it? There has never been an arsenal, and only we knew about this place. Heh, you really know me too well, even after all this time. It was an open invitation. Separating you from your Imperial shields all around you is by no means an easy feat, so I had to come up with something to lure you out. And if I hadn't come here, as I said, it was an open invitation, one that only you can understand. I wouldn't have lost anything if you hadn't. But you still came in the end, didn't you? Seeing you again after all this time, even under these circumstances, to simply have that chance regardless. I'm thankful for that. You don't know how many nights I had spent in regret, wishing that I had done more back then to be able to come with you. Even now, my memories are my most precious possession, and yet they're hurting me unlike anything I have ever experienced before. To see you like this now, to meet you again under these circumstances, it tells me that I should have done more, that maybe all of this could have been different. I had dreamed about so many possibilities of our reunion, if only to keep me from stopping altogether. And this one would have been my worst nightmare, if only I had done more instead of letting go. I'm sorry, but we fight for those who want to protect, while the others must perish. Is this what the Shogun has taught you? So then tell me, is this really what you want? Is this really the side that you want to choose? Is the murderous path of the Shogun, as she kills all those who oppose her, really what you want to protect? Tell me. I have learned now that dwelling in the past is meaningless. Whatever I could have done, maybe back then, it is for naught now. But what I can do is this. I won't let go this time. I won't make the same mistake that I did before. I won't give up on you. It is my duty not only as your former superior to protect and bring you back onto the right path, but also as someone who holds you dear, even if you don't feel the same way. I will make it right this time. By fighting me? By fighting me? I shard first. Oh, she's probably going to, win this battle, do you think? Poisonous Blade. Ooh, I like Poisonous Blade. Oh, I like Poisonous Blade. That's fine. That's fine. She recovered from poison, but we're going to re-poison her. I have to be careful, because she might go first in some of these instances, and if she does, we'll probably just use potions. Potion. Oh god. Crippling strike. Oh, that did not cripple me. We're gonna guard. And really just guard and use Poisonous Blade against Maya because it's extremely effective. By far the most effective thing in my arsenal. Oh crap, she's got Cure Poison. She's not very smart. She's not very smart. Now I can use this 3 more times. So I expect you to die. She died. I got 500 experience and I leveled up. You really did change. You've become so skilled. A change that I wish I could have experienced alongside with you. Why? What has the Shogun done to change your mind? To turn your back on us? You wouldn't understand. You don't know her. But are you sure that you do? Does her obvious violence, greed, and selfishness mean nothing to you? Maybe she appears kind to you, but she is a monster inside, one that is no different from the Emperor, and you know it. Enough! But your actions speak for themselves. I know you, and I know of your ways. You may appear differently than the Emperor on the outside, but in truth, I know that you and him are alike, cruel, selfish, and you simply take whatever catches your interest. I know that you are not like this. I beg of you, please do not follow this path. Huh? Sir! You hear the metallic steps of the Imperial soldiers approaching. Until we see each other again, Marin. This time it will be a lot sooner, and I will keep my promise. We have secured the entrance to the tunnel. We heard the fighting up ahead. Are there any threats nearby? How can we... There's no need. The situation has already been dealt with. There is no arsenal to be found here, merely a bandit hideout. Bandits! Yes, we shouldn't bother with this. I will report to the Shogun personally when we return. Just leave this place as it is. As you wish, sir. Oh, it's raining again. It's really coming down this time. Hopefully we don't have to stop at an inn to get some rest and food and get ambushed by an alchemist who can barely lay a finger on us. I will return. Friends, thank you so much for watching. Comment anything you like down below, and thank you again to Lacolo for sponsoring this episode. We will be completing this game very soon in this series on the channel, and I say that because I'm committed to staying on it until it is done. So, till next time, have a great rest of your day, and bye for now.